All right, and welcome to Couple of Instigators. Hello, friends.
Hello.
Today,
Hello.
yes, I have Jen and Sam today.
Hi.
Margaret is in London.
Yes.
Yes, so we'll be getting the vacation update from her when she gets back. But, yeah, we haven't spoken in a bit. But, yeah, I just got back from Florida where I seen Margaret. We hung out.
That's fun.
Yeah, we hung out one night, and we had dinner. And then we played miniature golf. And then we went to an open mic. And I guess I will save the rest of that story for when Margaret's on. Because I felt like I was bringing her to. I had told her in advance. I'm like, look, I don't know where I'm bringing you for this open mic. We're in Daytona Beach. It's all pretty scary at this point, okay? So I was staying not in Daytona, you guys. I was like outside of Daytona. So we went into there and we were cracking up. I sent you the picture of her sitting on one of the bar stools that was made out of PCP pipe.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that pretty much covered the bar we were in. She was afraid someone was going to steal her car out front when we parked. Oh man, but yeah, so it was definitely amusing, and I had a good time. So I guess what we're going to start with, because of course Sam is always so political, and Jen being from Canada, is it the whole Trump visiting thing? Is it like really big news, Jen, right now where you are?
It's news as far as memes and stuff.
Right, jokes.
And
yeah.
he cares enough to take it seriously that he's over there.
Right.
Like the major news aren't covering it, other than little clips.
Okay.
It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because whenever I do think of Canada, I guess because the Queen is on your money, I always think that you guys are, very closely related.
Oh, we're totally on her side with this. We don't like him either.
Right. But, all right, really quick, I know I have always asking you crazy questions, but why is the Queen on your money?
Because we're a Commonwealth. Like,
okay.
They still kind of technically own us.
Okay.
But we're starting to change. We're starting to get, like, more Canadians on our money now.
Okay.
He's still on most of it.
Yeah, so I noticed you guys have money I've never seen. It's got, like, that little see-through thing on there now.
I know, our plastic money.
That's what it is.
Fancy.
Yeah. It is pretty fancy, I have to say.
And it's supposed to cut down. I didn't realize that money actually costs so much with it, like, wearing out.
Oh, right.
So that's supposed to make it last way longer. I have heard, though, some of the really cold provinces, people were having money problems with it cracking. Like going around with it in your pocket or leaving it sitting in your car overnight and stuff, and then grabbing it, and the bills were just splitting because they were literally freezing and breaking.
Oh, okay. Well, I tried to rip one. You can't rip that.
Oh, yeah. No.
Like, it's like really some heavy duty stuff. So are they changing the people on that money as they make it newer?
The $10 bill just came out with a new woman. They're doing people that they want to, what's the word? Like, honor, I guess.
Okay.
Is who they're starting to put on stuff. I think she'll still be on the majority of it. It's not like we're ever going to cut ties with them.
Right. Okay.
Oh,
right.
But I wonder, once she's done being queen, maybe we'll get William on money.
Yeah, okay.
That is an excellent question.
Well, I also I'm wondering, do you think William is going to, do you think that she's going to skip Charles?
Yeah. Totally.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I read something about that. So I mean, she's getting old, for Christ's sake. She's 100.
Didn't she just turn like 95 or something?
Mm-hmm.
She's crazy up there.
Yeah. All right. So Sam, what do you got? What's your first story over there with Trump? What are we starting with?
Oh my gosh. So first thing that when Trump visiting the UK.
Right.
Sam's just ready to go.
Yeah. Is his blatant lack of respect for the fact that you don't just put your hands on the Queen of England however you feel like it.
You need to explain this story to me because someone at work was talking about it, but I didn't actually see the story. I don't know what happened.
Okay, she'll fill us in.
So basically, he didn't feel up the Queen or anything like that.
I thought he might have grabbed her by the pussy. I wasn't sure when I first saw the article.
Exactly, and that's what we've come to expect from him. So It was actually doing a lot of leaning into her personal space and touching her back.
Mm-hmm.
Not touch the Queen of England, okay? And so treating her the way you would treat, well, every intern at the White House that you're trying to put your hands on, that just doesn't fly. You just don't do that. And the fact that he is surrounded by people, we have cultural attaches, we have people that are trained in how to interact with people when you're abroad. So the fact that he was doing that, there's plenty of people telling him what proper protocol is, and he's literally just trying to show everyone that he doesn't care. And he's just going to do whatever he wants.
Is that what you think?
Do you think he even listens, though, when people tell him that stuff? I just feel like he tunes them out when he's playing on, like, a Game Boy or something while they're talking to him.
I agree. He has to know better. There has to be a million people telling him. And I think it's literally that he just doesn't care. And it's embarrassing. It's just so embarrassing because that's not how you behave as a representative of this country when you travel abroad. It's horrifying.
What do you think Melania, is that right, Melania? What do you think she thinks of it?
I have no idea what Melania thinks of anything.
I feel like she's very proper. Like, nowhere near Michelle Obama proper, but did you know she didn't carry flowers when they got married? She carried her rosary.
I did not know that.
And then when he got into office and they met the Pope, she took that rosary to have it blessed by the Pope.
Really?
I thought that was super, super. I think it's really cool, and I think it's really sentimental, sweet, and I think that really shows what kind of person she is. And when I see this crap from him, I wonder, like, she doesn't seem like the bimbo tart I think that people think she is.
But I think she's drinking the Kool-Aid because she's married to him, of course, but when I saw that one interview with her, I can't remember what it was. She has done very few. But when she was really like, immigrants I don't know, like building the wall, I was just like, ooh, yuck. I
think there's part of it she has to support him.
Right.
But I think she's also kind of stuck. Like, even if she wants to divorce him, she can't. Like, I'm assuming a president has never gotten divorced.
No, I believe they've been living separate lives, but I just found it really bizarre. Sam, what do you think about the fact that she wore that jacket that said, I don't care? Remember that?
That was weird, eh? That was really weird.
I mean, really, like, what a jerk move.
Yes, it was. And, to be honest, before that, my opinion of Melania was fairly high because she did seem to be a woman with some grace, class, manners, and I would say, what on earth is she doing married to Trump? And, as my husband told me, and I think he's probably really right, he's like, honey, she didn't sign up to be a dignitary's wife. She wanted to be a lady who lunches, and she married a millionaire.
Yeah. Right.
100%.
Whatever. We don't know how much money he has. But he said that she didn't ever expect to live that life. But I think at first she was trying to make a go of it. As far as first ladies go, I think she has a lot of grace. And a nice manner about her. I think she does care about people. And so when she wore that jacket, my opinion plummeted.
Thank you. I was like, how could she wear that jacket with that on the back. And when they interviewed about it, she was like, well, that's what I think of the press. And then, I mean, she totally, like, meant to wear that. Like, it was bizarre.
Absolutely. It was not an accident. And she doesn't wear Zara clothing, so it means it was purchased with the express purpose to wear it. I just don't like the day she wore it. It's fine. Wear that on a random day. But when you were going to go visit disaster survivors and that's what you wore, that was very tone deaf. And now that's why I'm not so sure about Melania. I don't know where she's at. I just really can't tell with her.
Right. Well, also another thing too, I feel like she has nothing. She's done nothing.
No.
Nothing. Like, she hasn't really taken up what her cause was going to be online bullying. Remember that? That
look at who your husband is. Like,
right.
That is not the cause you need to be championing.
Right. But that was like, and I mean, everybody can say what they want about Michelle. She, wasted her time trying to fix the lunches at schools and all, but she was doing stuff. She had her own causes.
Michelle was really big shoes to fill. Like, she was smart. She was educated. Is she a lawyer?
Yep.
She's well spoken. They're just a very, I guess, clean family. Like, you never hear any sort of gossip or rumors about them. Like, I just think that's a very big spot to come in after and try and fill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
She really was the epitome of what a first lady should be. Like,
But every first lady, obviously, has had some big cause that they, Hillary, she was, involved in everything. But then what about Bush, his wife? She even, their wives had, stuff that they worked on. And then what about the Betty Ford clinic and the whole, sobriety, and she, Ford's wife did a lot with that. Melania doesn't really have anything. It just aggravates me because they're so busy bashing everybody else, the Republicans, all the other first ladies, and I'm like, but what's Melania done? Nothing.
Agree. And she doesn't even really seem to get out amongst the people.
Nothing. Right.
So no. She's not endearing. I think, Barbara Bush was endearing. We loved her.
She was like everyone's mom.
Yes. Michelle was everybody's girlfriend you could picture going to lunch with.
She was real.
A good way to describe her.
Yeah. And Melania, she just, there doesn't seem to be anything cuddly about her. I don't have any warm feelings about her. I don't feel
rarely see her, like you say. We rarely see her. So, the few times that we see her, all they could really talk about was how what she looked like. And the whole thing is just so bizarre. And now, so she did come out this weekend, right? This week while he was in the UK. I think I saw them together with the Queen once.
Yeah. Yeah, she was there.
Right. Okay, so let's start from the beginning with what's going on with Meghan Markle and Trump. He called her nasty. She's a nasty woman, he said. She's nasty to me. She doesn't like me. So she didn't show up, apparently, to the dinner.
Well, I don't know that she just didn't show up or she's still on mat leave. Like it said, she's taking 3 months or something. She's not doing anything public. So I don't know if the Trump thing was a big deal. But saying
she's a very spoken non-Trump supporter, let's face it.
Oh, yeah. She was a huge supporter of Hillary.
Right.
But Harry didn't go anywhere near him at the events.
Really?
No. Supposedly didn't talk to him, nothing. Was nowhere near him during the whole thing. Which I get it. That's his wife.
Well, it's, you know what, though? I mean, right. The fact that Trump said that about her is one thing. And number two, I mean, obviously, I can't imagine that Harry believes in any of Trump's politics. I would imagine if Harry